What is your full name?
My full name is Mihiraa Jr. You can call me Mihiraa, that's what most people use.
2. Can I see your identification, please?
Certainly, here is my passport. It has my photograph and all the necessary personal details.
3. Where are you from?
I am originally from Bengaluru, a vibrant city in the state of Karnataka, located in the southern part of India. It's well known for its thriving tech industry and lush gardens.
4. Do you like your hometown?
Yes, I do like my hometown very much. It has a unique charm with its blend of old and new, and the people are generally very friendly and welcoming.
5. What do you like most about your hometown?
What I appreciate most about Bengaluru is its rich cultural heritage. There are numerous historical sites, art galleries, and gardens, which always make it interesting.
6. Has your hometown changed much in recent years?
Yes, my hometown has definitely changed quite a bit in recent years. There's been significant development in infrastructure, with new buildings and better transportation links.
7. What is the weather like in your hometown right now?
Right now, in Bengaluru, the weather is relatively warm, which is common during this time of the year. The city is currently experiencing the summer season.
8. Are you currently working or studying?
I am currently working as a software engineer for a multinational technology company. I've been in this role for about 3 years now.
9. What do you do? If working.
As a software engineer, my primary responsibility is to design, develop, and maintain software applications. I work in a team that focuses on creating solutions for our clients.
10. What are you studying? If studying.
I am currently pursuing a master's degree in business administration at the local university. It's a challenging but rewarding program that I'm thoroughly enjoying.
Why did you choose to study that subject?
I chose to study business administration because I have always been interested in the strategic and operational aspects of organizations. I believe this field offers diverse career opportunities.
Do you enjoy your work/studies?
Yes, I genuinely enjoy my work as a software engineer. I find it intellectually stimulating and I appreciate the collaborative environment within my team.
What are your plans for the future in terms of work/studies?
In the future, I hope to take on more leadership responsibilities within my current company. I'm also considering pursuing further professional certifications to enhance my skills.
Where do you live?
I currently live in a rented apartment in the city center. It's a convenient location with easy access to public transportation and various amenities.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in an apartment on the 5th floor of a modern building. It's a comfortable space for me.
How long have you lived there?
I have been living in this apartment for about 2 years now. Before that, I was staying with my family.
What do you like most about your home?
What I like most about my apartment is the natural light it gets during the day. The large windows make the space feel bright and airy.
Would you like to move to a different place in the future?
Yes, I think I would like to move to a larger place in the future, perhaps a house with a small garden, when I have the opportunity.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy reading novels and practicing yoga. I find both activities to be relaxing, and they help me unwind after a long day.
Do you have any hobbies?
In my free time, I enjoy reading novels and practicing yoga. I find both activities to be relaxing, and they help me unwind after a long day.
How often do you do your hobbies?
I try to dedicate at least an hour each day to my hobbies. Playing the guitar is something I do almost daily, while cooking depends on the time I have available.
Did you have the same hobbies when you were a child?
Not exactly. When I was a child, I was more interested in outdoor activities like playing cricket and cycling. My current hobbies developed later in life.
Why do you enjoy your hobbies?
I enjoy my hobbies because they provide a creative outlet and help me relax. They are a good way to de-stress and pursue my personal interests outside of work.
Do you like gardening?
I find gardening therapeutic, though I'm still a beginner. Growing small plants like herbs or flowers gives me a sense of accomplishment. It's rewarding to nurture something and watch it thrive. However, I don't have much space for a large garden, so I stick to potted plants on my balcony.
What is your typical day like?
My typical day starts around 7 a.m. After getting ready and having breakfast, I head to work. In the evening, I usually exercise, have dinner, and then relax before going to bed around 11 p.m.
What is your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part of the day is the evening, after work. I enjoy having the time to pursue my hobbies or simply relax and catch up with friends or family.
How do you usually spend your weekends?
I usually spend my weekends catching up on household chores, meeting friends for coffee, or exploring new places in the city. I also like to dedicate some time to reading.
Do you like to travel?
Yes, I absolutely love to travel. I find it incredibly enriching to experience different cultures and see new places.
Where have you traveled to so far?
So far, I have traveled to a few countries in Asia, including Thailand and Singapore. Within India, I've visited many different states, each with its unique charm.
What is your favorite place you have visited?
My favorite place I've visited so far is probably Kyoto in Japan. The blend of ancient traditions and modern life was truly fascinating.
How often do you travel?
I try to travel at least once or twice a year, depending on my work schedule and finances. Sometimes it's a short weekend getaway, and other times it's a longer international trip.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with others?
I enjoy traveling with others, especially friends or family, as it's nice to share the experiences. However, I also appreciate the freedom and flexibility that comes with solo travel.
What's your dream vacation?
A month in Japan, exploring Tokyo's tech hubs, Kyoto's temples, and Hokkaido's nature. I'd immerse myself in the culture, food, and seasonal festivals. Slow travel would let me absorb details beyond tourist spots.
What kind of food do you like?
I enjoy a variety of cuisines, but I particularly like South Indian food, which is what I grew up eating. I also appreciate Italian and Japanese dishes.
Do you prefer eating at home or in restaurants?
I prefer eating at home most of the time because I enjoy cooking and it's usually healthier. However, I also enjoy the experience of dining out in restaurants occasionally.
What is your favorite dish?
I prefer eating at home most of the time because I enjoy cooking and it's usually healthier. However, I also enjoy the experience of dining out in restaurants occasionally.
Do you like to cook?
Yes, I do like to cook. I find it quite therapeutic, and it's rewarding to create a delicious meal for myself or for others.
Do you like shopping?
Yes, I do enjoy shopping, especially when I'm looking for something specific like books or clothes. However, I don't particularly enjoy aimless browsing.
What kind of things do you usually shop for?
I usually shop for practical items like groceries and household essentials. I also occasionally buy books, clothes, and electronic gadgets.
Do you prefer shopping online or in stores?
I prefer shopping online for convenience, especially for things I already know I want. However, for clothes and shoes, I often prefer to try them on in a store.
How often do you use technology?
I use technology very frequently throughout the day, both for work and personal life. My smartphone and laptop are essential tools for me.
What kind of technology do you usually use?
I primarily use my smartphone for communication, accessing information, and entertainment. I also use my laptop for work-related tasks and more detailed online activities.
Do you think technology has improved our lives?
Yes, I definitely think technology has significantly improved our lives in many ways, making communication easier, providing access to vast amounts of information, and automating many tasks.
What's your favorite app?
Duolingo, it makes language learning fun with gamification. Daily streaks motivate me, and the bite-sized lessons fit my schedule. It's productive yet entertaining.
What kind of weather do you like?
I like warm and sunny weather. I find it makes me feel more energetic and positive.
Does the weather affect your mood?
Yes, the weather can definitely affect my mood. Sunny days tend to make me feel happier and more motivated, while gloomy weather can sometimes make me feel a bit down.
Do you like rainy weather?
I have mixed feelings about rainy weather. On one hand, I enjoy the soothing sound of rain and the fresh, earthy scent it brings. It's perfect for staying indoors with a book or a warm drink. However, heavy rains can be inconvenient, especially when commuting or running errands. Overall, I appreciate moderate rainfall but dislike extreme weather that disrupts daily life.
What kind of music do you like?
I enjoy listening to a variety of music genres, including pop, rock, and some classical music. It really depends on my mood.
Do you often listen to music?
Yes, I listen to music quite often, especially when I'm commuting, working out, or just relaxing at home.
How do you usually listen to music?
I usually listen to music through streaming services on my smartphone with headphones. Sometimes, I also use a Bluetooth speaker at home.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. I find it to be a calming and versatile color.
What is your favorite color?
Yes, I do think colors can affect my mood to some extent. For example, bright colors can feel energizing, while softer colors can be more soothing.
How often do you use public transport?
I use public transport quite regularly, especially the metro, for commuting to work and getting around the city.
What kind of public transport do you usually use?
I primarily use the metro as it's efficient and helps me avoid traffic. Occasionally, I also use buses for shorter distances.
Are you good at managing time?
I would say I'm fairly good at time management, though there's always room for improvement. I use planners and digital calendars to organize my schedule, prioritizing tasks based on deadlines. Procrastination is a challenge sometimes, but setting small goals helps me stay on track. Effective time management reduces stress and increases productivity, so I continuously refine my strategies.
Do you enjoy public speaking?
While public speaking used to make me nervous, I've grown more comfortable with practice. I joined a debate club in university, which significantly improved my confidence. Though I still feel a bit anxious beforehand, the adrenaline rush afterward is rewarding. Preparation is key. Knowing my material well helps me deliver speeches more effectively.
What's your favorite way to communicate?
I prefer face-to-face conversations because they allow for clearer expression and immediate feedback. However, for convenience, I often use messaging apps or emails, especially for quick updates. Video calls are a great middle ground when in-person meetings aren't possible. Each method has its merits, but nothing beats the personal connection of talking directly.
How often do you meet your friends?
I meet my close friends at least once a week, usually for coffee or casual outings. Busy schedules sometimes make it hard, but we stay connected through group chats. Occasionally, we plan trips or special gatherings. Maintaining friendships requires effort, but the shared laughter and support make it worthwhile.
Do you prefer handwritten or digital notes?
For quick reminders, digital notes are convenient, but for deeper learning, I prefer handwriting. Studies suggest writing by hand improves memory retention, so I use notebooks for lectures. That said, digital tools are unbeatable for organization and accessibility across devices. I strike a balance between both methods.
Are you a patient person?
I'd say I'm patient in most situations, but traffic or slow internet tests my limits. I've learned that impatience rarely solves problems, so I practice mindfulness techniques. Teaching my younger cousin has also helped me develop patience over time.
Do you enjoy team sports or individual sports?
I lean toward individual sports like swimming or jogging because they allow me to set my own pace. Team sports are fun socially, but I dislike relying on others' coordination. Both have benefits, but solitude in exercise helps me recharge mentally.
What's your favorite household chore?
Oddly, I enjoy organizing and decluttering. It's satisfying to create order from chaos. Tasks like folding laundry or rearranging shelves feel meditative. Cooking is a close second, but cleaning? That's a struggle.
How do you feel about social media?
Social media is a double-edged sword. It keeps me connected and informed, but excessive use drains productivity. I limit scrolling time and curate my feed to avoid negativity. Used mindfully, it's a valuable tool.
Do you like wearing formal clothes?
Formal wear has its place, interviews or events where professionalism matters. However, I find it restrictive compared to casual outfits. Comfort is my priority, so I reserve suits for special occasions.
What's your favorite way to learn new things?
I prefer hands-on learning or video tutorials over dense textbooks. Practical application helps concepts stick. For example, cooking a dish teaches more than just reading recipes. Online courses with interactive elements are my go-to.
Do you believe in luck?
Luck plays a role, but I think preparation meets opportunity. For instance, scoring well requires study, not just hoping for easy questions. That said, serendipitous moments do happen, and I appreciate them.
How do you handle stress?
Exercise and talking to friends are my main stress relievers. I also practice deep breathing or journaling to process emotions. Avoiding procrastination is crucial, last-minute rushes amplify anxiety.
Do you like taking photos?
I enjoy capturing moments, especially during travels, but I avoid overdoing it. Too many photos distract from living in the present. A few meaningful shots are better than hundreds forgotten in a gallery.
Do you prefer city or countryside life?
Cities excite me with their energy and conveniences, but I crave the countryside peace occasionally. Ideally, I'd live near a city with easy escapes to nature for balance.
Are you interested in politics?
I follow politics to stay informed but avoid heated debates. Understanding policies is important, but negativity in discourse can be draining. I focus on local issues where I can contribute meaningfully.
Do you like puzzles or brain games?
Yes. Sudoku and crossword puzzles are my favorites, they're relaxing yet stimulating. I notice improved focus when I play them regularly. They're a fun way to keep my mind sharp.
How do you stay motivated?
Setting small, achievable goals keeps me motivated. Celebrating minor progress prevents burnout. Inspiration also comes from podcasts or mentors who've overcome similar challenges.
Do you prefer hot or cold climates?
I prefer mild climates, but if forced to choose, cold weather wins. Layering up is easier than enduring unbearable heat. Snowy landscapes are also breathtaking.
Do you believe in work-life balance?
Absolutely. Overworking leads to burnout, while neglecting responsibilities causes stress. I schedule downtime and protect it fiercely. Hobbies and rest are non-negotiable for mental health.
What's your favorite way to celebrate achievements?
A nice dinner with loved ones is perfect. Sharing success multiplies joy. Sometimes, I treat myself to something I've wanted, like a book or a short trip.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
One cherished memory is family trips to the countryside during summer breaks. We'd picnic by the lake, fly kites, and stargaze at night. Those carefree days, away from technology, felt magical. Even now, the smell of grass or a clear night sky brings back that warmth.
Do you like going to museums?
Yes, I find museums fascinating, especially history and art galleries. They offer glimpses into different eras and cultures, making learning interactive. I try to visit museums when traveling, each one tells a unique story. Some can be overwhelming, though, so I focus on sections that interest me most.
What's your favorite tradition in your culture?
During Lunar New Year, family reunions and red envelope exchanges symbolize luck and unity. The festive food and rituals connect me to my heritage, creating lasting memories.
Do you enjoy volunteering?
Volunteering at animal shelters has been fulfilling. Helping others without expecting returns fosters gratitude. Time constraints limit me now, but I plan to resume when possible.
Do you like puzzles or brain games?
Yes. Sudoku and crossword puzzles are my favorites, they're relaxing yet stimulating. I notice improved focus when I play them regularly. They're a fun way to keep my mind sharp.
Do you think technology makes life easier?
Mostly yes, automation saves time, and connectivity bridges distances. However, over-reliance can reduce face-to-face skills. Moderation ensures tech serves us, not the reverse.
Do you enjoy reading?
Yes, I find reading to be a very enjoyable and enriching activity. It allows me to escape into different worlds, learn new things, and expand my vocabulary. I try to read regularly whenever I have some free time.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I enjoy reading a variety of genres, but I am particularly fond of fiction, especially historical fiction and contemporary novels. I also find non-fiction books on topics like personal development and history quite interesting.
Do you enjoy writing?
Yes, I do enjoy writing, although I don't do it as often as I'd like. I find it a good way to organize my thoughts and express my ideas.
What kind of things do you usually write?
I mostly write emails and reports for work. In my personal time, I sometimes enjoy journaling or writing short stories. I find it a creative outlet.
Do you play any sports?
Yes, I enjoy playing badminton regularly with my friends. It's a great way to stay active and have fun. I also occasionally go for a swim.
Do you prefer watching sports or playing sports?
I prefer playing sports because they're more engaging and provide a good physical workout. While I do enjoy watching some major sporting events occasionally, I find participating much more rewarding.
Are there any interesting festivals in your hometown?
Yes, Bengaluru is known for several vibrant festivals. One of the most prominent is Dasara, which is celebrated with grand processions and cultural performances. Another popular festival is Diwali, the Festival of Lights.
Do you like visiting parks?
Yes, I definitely enjoy visiting parks. They provide a refreshing escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. I often go to parks to relax, take a walk, or simply enjoy the greenery.
How important is nature to you?
Nature is quite important to me. I believe spending time in natural environments helps to reduce stress and improve overall well-being. I try to incorporate nature into my life whenever possible, whether it's through visiting parks or having plants at home.
Do you know your neighbors?
Yes, I know some of my immediate neighbors. We often exchange greetings and have brief conversations. There's a sense of community in our apartment building, which I appreciate.
Do you enjoy giving or receiving gifts?
I enjoy both giving and receiving gifts. It's always nice to see someone's reaction when they receive a thoughtful present. At the same time, it feels special to be appreciated with a gift.
Are you learning any other languages?
Yes, I am currently learning Spanish in my free time. I find it fascinating to learn about different cultures through their languages, and I hope to become proficient in Spanish one day.
What are your career aspirations?
In the long term, I aspire to take on more leadership roles within my field and contribute to innovative projects. I am also interested in eventually starting my own technology-related venture.
What did you enjoy doing as a child?
As a child, I really enjoyed playing outdoors with my friends. We would often play cricket, ride our bicycles, and explore the neighborhood. I also had a keen interest in drawing and painting.
Do you like helping people?
Yes, I find it very rewarding to help others whenever I can. Whether it's offering assistance to a colleague or volunteering in my community, I believe it's important to support those around us.
Do you enjoy spending time outdoors?
Absolutely. I love being outdoors, especially when the weather is pleasant. I enjoy activities like hiking, going for walks in nature, and simply soaking up the sunshine.
Are you interested in art?
Yes, I have a growing interest in art. I particularly appreciate contemporary art and enjoy visiting art galleries and exhibitions whenever I get the chance.
Are you interested in history?
Yes, I find history quite fascinating. Learning about past events and civilizations helps me understand the present better. I enjoy reading history books and watching documentaries.
How do you keep fit?
I try to maintain an active lifestyle by incorporating regular exercise into my routine. I go to the gym a few times a week, play badminton, and try to walk or cycle whenever possible.